Welcome back to Wheel Reverend, where we dive deep into the machines that make our hearts race and our imaginations run wild. Today, we've got something truly special to talk about: the 2026 Kawasaki Z900 RS, a motorcycle that blends the soul of Kawasaki's legendary past with the cutting-edge engineering of today. It's not just a bike, it's a statement about style, performance, and passion for riding. The Z900 RS has always carried the DNA of the classic Z1 from the 1970s, a bike that put Kawasaki on the map as a leader in power and design. With this 2026 version, Kawasaki hasn't just done a light refresh, they've evolved the formula, creating a bike that feels both timeless and contemporary. From the first glance, the Z900 RS commands attention. It's got those retro-inspired lines, a round LED headlamp that recalls the golden age of motorcycling, a sculpted fuel tank with classic knee indents, and a seat that maintains that vintage silhouette while being far more comfortable than anything from the past. The designers clearly spend a lot of time making sure the bike appeals to riders who crave nostalgia but don't want to sacrifice modern-day convenience. When it comes to performance, the 2026 Z900 RS does not disappoint. At its heart, you'll find the liquid-cooled 948cc inline-four engine, tuned specifically to deliver smooth-to-work across the rev range. It's not about chasing peak horsepower numbers here, though it still makes an impressive amount of power at around 110 horsepower. It's about usable performance that feels satisfying in every gear. Whether you're cruising through city streets, rolling under throttle in mid-range, or pushing the bike hard on twisty back roads, the Z900 RS delivers with a refined and confident character. Kawasaki has also refined the intake and exhaust to produce a throaty growl, a sound that's rich, evocative, and just the right amount of aggressive without being overwhelming. It's a bike that talks to you every time you ride. Handling has always been a strong point of the Z900 platform, and the RS is no exception. The 2026 model continues to use a lightweight trellis frame, providing stiffness where it's needed and flex where it benefits rider feedback. Paired with fully adjustable suspension, the bike feels stable at speed yet agile enough to flick through corners with ease. Kawasaki has also fitted updated radial mount calipers and large twin-disc brakes up front, offering powerful and progressive stopping performance. Add in modern rider aids like traction control, multiple ride modes, and a slipper clutch, and you've got a motorcycle that's as safe and confidence-inspiring as it is thrilling. On the tech side, Kawasaki has been careful not to overload the Z900 RS with unnecessary gadgets, keeping its retro ethos intact. But the essentials are here. A new TFT display integrates seamlessly into the classic twin-dial design, giving riders access to information like gear position, fuel range, and smartphone connectivity through Kawasaki's Radiology app. You can check your calls, notifications, and even fine-tune certain riding parameters, all without breaking the timeless look of the cockpit. It's a great balance of classic and modern, and it shows Kawasaki understands what riders really want. As for ergonomics, the bike is designed for real-world riding comfort. The handlebar position is slightly raised for more upright posture compared to the sportier Z900, making it a joy for longer rides. The seat height strikes a balance, too accessible for a wide range of riders but still tall enough to give good ground clearance. Foot peg positioning isn't overly aggressive, meaning you can commute during the week and still carve canyons on the weekend without fatigue. The 2026 Z900 RS is also available in a few color schemes that pay homage to Kawasaki's rich history. The classic candy-tone options make a return, with deep metallic paint jobs paired with retro striping across the tank. These finishes aren't just surface depth, they're applied with layers of clear coat that give the bike a premium look and feel. When parked next to other modern naked bikes, the Z900 RS stands apart immediately as something with character and presence. Now let's talk about price, because that's always a critical factor. The 2026 Kawasaki Z900 RS comes in at around $12,499 in the US market, which positions it as a premium offering compared to the base Z900, but still competitive when you consider what you're getting. You're not just buying performance, you're buying heritage, design, and a unique riding experience that sets it apart from the sea of hyper-nakeds and sport bikes out there. What really makes the Z900 RS special is its versatility. It appeals to seasoned riders who remember the original Z1 and want to relive that golden era in a modern, reliable package. But it also attracts younger riders who may have never lived through the 1970s yet find themselves drawn to the authenticity and cool factor of a retro-styled machine. It's a bike that bridges generations, reminding us why we fell in love with motorcycling in the first place. At the end of the day, the 2026 Kawasaki Z900 RS is more than the sum of its parts. It's not the fastest bike you can buy, nor is it the most technologically advanced, but it is one of the most soulful. It's a motorcycle that stirs emotion, that makes you want to take the long way home, that has you turning back for one more look after you park it. For riders who value that kind of connection, the Z900 RS delivers in spades. So if you're looking for a bike that blends modern performance with retro charm, and you want something that looks as good standing still as it feels in motion, the Kawasaki Z900 RS should absolutely be on your radar in 2026. Kawasaki has managed to respect its history while pushing forward, and the result is a machine that feels like an instant classic.